What's up, movie lovers and game lovers? It's your girl Rossi, and I'm back with another awesome video game gaming news. You guys know that me and my guys, we do this once a month. We bring you whatever's popular, whatever's going on in gaming, we bring it to you. And there's so much going on with GTA, and I told you guys we'll always have some GTA news for you, whether it's big or small, and we're going to talk about that today. Also, Padawan Frito is a huge Gears of War fan. This show is really his show. This is his thing. We also love Gears of War, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to give you guys a little bit about the lore, and then we're going to go into the new game and what we want from it, and just to discuss the series so far. And we're also going to discuss the GTA 6 trailer came out, you guys, and I know everyone went hypey over it. It was great. And we're going to discuss and tell you guys what we thought about it. You also saw John and I's reaction to it. So let's get the game show started, you guys. All right, you guys. What's up, Jedi Master Tuck? Please raise your hand. Let people know. Padawan Frito. There we go. And I have Trust with me. Yeah. These are my co-hosts for Rossi Talks Games, only on Movie Lovers Unite channel, you guys. Just a second, we have a comment. I bet it's from JoJo, who's always here. What's up, JoJo? How beautiful. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Tell the kids what's up, okay? All right, so let's get into it, you guys.
Yes.
So here's the deal, everyone. There may be another delay in GTA 6, okay? We found out that we're not going to have a fall 2025 release. Then they told us it's going to be May of 2026. And, you know, my feelings on that personally is I want the game to come out when it's ready. I don't want a game to come out and have a bunch of updates to fix the game or patches or there's glitches just to give us the game, you know, in September. So I was like, I'm cool with that. I can wait. I don't want to wait, but I can wait. I totally understand that. Now there's going to be possibly another delay. So let me read the article to you guys, and you guys, I want your guys' opinion. So a developer delayed their game to spring 2026 to avoid GTA 6. So that's speaking of another game that delayed, okay? And an analysis suggests a second GTA 6 delay is possible, impacting other releases. GTA 6 is currently slated for May 2026 after an initial fall 2025 target. Let's see, there could be a possibility of Rockstar Games delaying the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 for a second time. No, please don't do that. So we have this one developer working on a big multiplayer game told Bloomberg's Jason Schreier that they delayed the release of their project from fall 2025 to spring 2026. While it was mainly due to the game needing more time, the release date was also pushed back to avoid being outshined by GTA 6. No one wants to have their game come out when GTA 6 comes out, okay? That you just don't want that to happen. The industry analyst stated that since Rockstar already postponed the game once, a second delay is not out of the question. This could prove to be a problem for other video game companies attempting to release a major title in the coming year. Let's see. Schreier wrote that the postponement of their game comes with a hefty price tag, but releasing their title alongside GTA 6 could be catastrophic. We know that to be true. There's also the issue of other developers delaying their game only to have Rockstar delay GTA 6 with them. There's no guarantee that May 2026 is a sure thing. Okay, so Trust, what do you think?
I mean, honestly, for me, the game, we've already been waiting for it for so long that, I mean, what's another year? Like, yeah, it sucks. For me, honestly, personally, though.
It sounds like a defeated man.
No, like, I wish that, like we would have heard like maybe like more about a PC release, since it's already going to be a year out, and like we were already expecting like, you know, PC, usually GTA comes out a year after, so now PC has to wait
Right.
until 2027 possibly, which just sucks more for the PC community. I wish that maybe we could have heard something about a release date, like hopefully like maybe like later on that year, like they'll do what
Right.
do what they did with GTA Online with GTA 5, where it comes out like a little bit after the game comes out. Hopefully we'll have like a PC release soon within then. But yeah, I mean, at this point, another delay. It's just another delay, man. We've already been waiting so long. Like, it's whatever. And like what you said, I'd rather get a full, complete game rather than a
Right.
game that just needs update after update. And then
Right.
6 months later, we have like a fully polished game and what it was supposed to be. So,
Right. Jedi Master Tuck,
I'm
please
good.
tell us what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I want the game to be finished when it comes out, or at least as finished as they, think they can get it. So, I mean, is this saying that they're moving because other games are moving, or
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's yeah, that's what they're saying.
This
if
is
that's
because-
the reason that I've been no? Because look, this game is going to destroy. So if somebody else wants to go up against them, then you know what? Good on.
well,
I mean,
no, it's not even a no. What it's not up against them. It's another
Go ahead.
Rockstar game that's
Yes.
just strictly a multiplayer
Okay.
game that
Yes.
they don't want. My whole thing is
Yeah.
don't delay. I feel like don't delay
this
it
is your
because
money
of that.
right
Just
here, though. Yeah.
have GTA come out and then delay that game that might not
Yeah.
make
Yes.
you as much money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I understand you're trying to get as much money probably off of that very first game as possible, but
Right.
if you're making I also think it's a cop out, but if you're making your fans wait an entire year just to try and get a few extra dollars off of this multiplayer game you're coming
Right.
out with,
Yeah.
I kind of think that's a cop out also, because like you're telling me you need to push it back on an entire year
Right.
just because of a game that's coming out, one of your own
Yeah.
games that's coming
Right.
out.
My
Like, at
thoughts
least
is-
just
go
be
ahead.
transparent.
Why are
with-
you doing a multiplayer game when you know you're going to be releasing GTA 6? Like, that's a game you push for at least 2-3 years after GTA 6 comes out, because GTA 6 is going to dominate for a long
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Like,
it
Yes.
it
is.
really is. Like
GTA
So-
5 has.
yeah,
Yes, still dominating. I my personal feelings are this. I think if they delay it again, it may be fall of 2026. I think it may be that, not 2027. I would hope not. I'm thinking that they may push it back till fall 2026. Maybe
I can see
spring
that.
20, which would 2027. It could be during the Christmas season of 2026. I would hope that we don't have to wait until 2027 so that this big player game comes out and they could, like Jason said, make a little money off of that. To me, if the game is ready and you pushed it back until May of 2026, don't make us wait till 2027.
My
This
You know,
fear-
get the you know what I mean. Don't make us wait. Get the game out. Let's be done with it, and then we're looking forward to whatever other games that Rockstar is working on. The multiplayer game. We're in it with you all, but put the game out, and even if it's to Christmas season or fall of 2026. All right, fine. We waited another few months, but I'm hoping it's not going to be fall or spring of 2027.
My fear is that the further they push this out, the closer that it comes out to like when new console dates are dropped. My
Yeah,
fear is that the closer it gets to console dates, they're just going to be like, oh, well, now we have to reformat it for this console. Like,
right,
we're just going to wait and release it with the system.
right,
Yeah.
This is my issue with them pushing it back, because there's always going to be a reason for them to just delay it just a little bit more.
right.
And like, why wouldn't they? GTA 5 is still making them money to this
Oh,
day,
yes.
even with the delays, even with like GTA 5 is still a very big game and very popular. So it's like, I understand why they're like not adamant about it, but it's just like, come on. The further you wait, it just feels like they're trying to wait till these new console dates.
That makes sense. I mean, we do know we have a PlayStation 6 coming out. We do know that we have a new Xbox coming out. That could very well be the case where they're like, well, let's just wait. Tell the fans, well, we're going to release it, in the fall of 2026 and it never come out until the new consoles come out, and then everyone's going to want to go and get the new console to play the game. My problem with that is the game's already going to be expensive, and a lot of people still don't have the PlayStation 5, let alone the PlayStation Pro. So you're saving up to get a game that could possibly run $100 or more, and then to have to buy a new system. That would be horrible to your fans,
Oh,
But
100%.
I also do know that they have loyal GTA fans. We will be there. We will bitch. We will moan. We will gripe, but we will be there and ready to play that game. So they
Yes,
kind of, got us in a situation here. But yeah, the game's
But this
expensive.
also
Let's get
doesn't
it for the
feel like
PlayStation 5.
But this also doesn't feel like the game isn't ready, because they pushed, or not pushed it, but they started the marketing campaign for this game. Like, they started putting out trailers. They started ramping up the excitement for the game. Like, this doesn't feel like, oh, all of a sudden, oh no, wait a minute, maybe something's wrong. Like, they would have caught this already if the game
Right.
was.
My whole thing is, if something's
I
not wrong,
see that.
why do you need to delay it that long? Like,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing, is like where I start to question, because it's like, why do you need to push it back that far? If it's just because of this multiplayer, fine. Drop it back a quarter. You know what I mean? Like 3 months tops. You don't need to do almost an entire half a year to a full year.
Right. Yeah, I feel like the game is, and another thing is, I feel like the game could be possibly ready. I agree with you, but also, like I said, I'm cool with it. If we gotta wait, we gotta wait. We waited this long, like Trust said. But I just want to play the game. You know what I mean? I just want to play the game. And then with the trailer,
I mean,
it's like we
Trust
have a
said,
delay. They give us a trailer. Everyone's happy with the trailer, which makes you want the game even more once you saw that second trailer. And then so transitioning and speaking of the trailer and about the trailer, guys, Jedi Master Tuck, what did you think about the second trailer?
I mean, what can you say? This game looks freaking amazing. I mean,
Right.
the detail, everything that they just going and watching, like looking at GTA 5 and then looking at this, the water, the way the water moves in the background, the way sand moves. I mean, there's so many little things in here that's just amazing. And the story looks like it's going to be really fun. I mean, this looks like this is going to be another crazy story with two people just going nuts in Vice City.
Padawan Frito, go ahead. What did you think when you saw the second trailer?
I mean, I thought it was dope. I just, like you said, the graphics are amazing. I've said this many times in our shows. I love cinematic trailers. I'm very I do love them, but I just want to see gameplay. I want to see how things work. I want to see maybe a little bit of, how you're going to walk in and out of these stores, give me an idea of how much I can get into these maps and how much I can get into these buildings. You know what I mean? That's where my curiosity lies. And I feel like it's, this is just as good as the first trailer, but it was just a bunch of cinematic moments and things that you can potentially do in a cinematic way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me,
Trust?
I feel like the trailer was awesome. I feel like that there was little snippets of things that we might be able to do. You see the guy doing the bench pressing. So maybe the working out mechanic is coming back that we hadn't seen in Andreas.
Yep.
Also, this is one thing that I noticed, and I try not to watch any videos that said, 50 things that you might have missed in trailer 2. I didn't want to watch any of those videos, but I noticed it as soon as I saw the trailer. And the guy who is owning the ammunition shop is the same guy who was in Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. It's the same exact dude. And when I was on my Roku TV, there's suggested videos, and as soon as the trailer came out, like I said, there's the 50 things that you missed, and the video was playing a little bit. I didn't click on the video, but it played a little bit, and I heard the guy talking about the guy. And he's like, "This is the same ammunition guy from Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City," and I was like, "I fucking knew it." So that's cool to have him back. It's just a cool little Easter egg lore thing that he's there. But I think the trailer looks awesome. It looks beautiful. I would like to see, what Padawan Frito said, I would like to see actual gameplay. I mean, I suspect, like, walking into, like, the buildings and stuff, it'll probably be like Grand Theft Auto 5 and stuff, door just opens and, bam. But they said you can go inside every building, and all this stuff. So I want to see, like, are we talking about every building, or are we talking about, like, 95% of the buildings? So I just want to see, like, how the game actually looks. Because, I mean, cinematically, it looks beautiful. Like, it looks like it's the best-looking game I have probably seen in a long time. But I want to see, like, how it looks in game. How does the shooting look? How does the driving look? Like, I just want to see, like, how does the actual game look? So hopefully, like, maybe, like, during the Summer Games Fest, like, we'll see, like, 30-second gameplay or something like that. Just something. But
So
I don't know. Trailers
leak-
looked awesome though.
There
Go
was
ahead.
some leaks apparently, and it's going to be more like Red Dead. It's going to feel like more like Red Dead Redemption. Too.
Really?
Okay.
Like in what way?
So they're saying that first of all, yes, the workout system is back, the eating system is back.
Cool.
Nice.
All of that stuff is back. They're also, so you're going to have a wheel like Red Dead. So you're going to be able to have 2 pistols, possibly a rifle. But people are thinking that, so like in Red Dead, when you could put stuff in like your horse's saddle.
Yeah.
You might have like a trunk in your car.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great because we've never had that. You've never been able to store things in the back seat of your car or in the trunk of your car.
That is such a saying. Well, I just said that isn't confirmed, but they're saying that if they do that, what happens when your fucking car gets stolen from you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. True.
But
I think that would be great if they can incorporate that into the game.
And they have a Slim Jim now, so they have for electronic cars they have an immobilizer, and for older cars they have a Slim Jim. So it's a new like mini gameplay thing to break into cars. So like you can technically fail to steal a car.
Oh yeah, I have heard
that would be great.
I have heard they're making it harder to steal cars now and stuff like that. Like it's completely changing, dude.
I'm hoping that there is surfing. I heard something about surfing, and I would love if they can incorporate that.
There's putt-putt. There's golf and putt-putt.
I would that would be fun. Like I said, the water mechanics always have been good and have gotten better. So I would like to do more on the water other than jet ski. I think introducing surfing, if they could do that, I think that would be a lot fun. And this possibly could be the last game. So just kind of give us all of that, and I'm sure there's going to be skating on well, maybe not because the Vice City was kind of like the 80s. This is an updated one, but I'm excited about it. I enjoyed the trailer. I like playing the female protagonist. I'm really interested in the duo, the male and the female, the Bonnie and Clyde. The storyline seems like it's going to be really good, very interesting. So they've always done a good job. There hasn't been many Grand Theft Autos that have come out that I haven't liked. There are things about them that weren't my favorite, but I've always liked them. And so, I think they're on the right track. And like I said, hopefully we won't have any delays past May of 2026. So you guys let us know what you guys are thinking about this. What do you think about another possible delay? Let us know what your favorite thing in the second trailer of Grand Theft Auto 6. Email us at movieloversunite@gmail.com and tell us about it, or go into the comments section and comment on this video when it drops, okay? When the shorts drop, exactly. Let us know what you guys are thinking about and what you guys are feeling. So before we get to Summer Games Fest, because that is coming up here this June, Summer of Games, we're going to discuss Gears of War. There's a new Gears of War that's coming out, and I'm pretty excited about it. So for those of you who don't know about Gears of War, or you're new to the franchise, let me just tell you a little bit about Gears of War, okay? Just give you a little synopsis of it. So Gears of War takes place on the planet Sarah, a world like our own, but distinctly different. It tells the story, it tells the story of humanity's struggle against the locust. Inhuman monsters from below the planet's surface. The Gears of War franchise spans 4 games, you guys. So there's Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, and Gears of War Judgment. And there's also it's also DC Comics. You have there's 5 novels. Asphalt Fields, I think it's Wancento's Remnant, Anvil Gate, Coalition's End, The Slab, and a 24-issue comic book series from DC Comics. So let's see. So the nations of Sarah relied on relied on traditional sources of energy, and the rapid consumption of resources led to a burgeoning energy crisis. A new substance called emulsion was discovered below the surface of Sarah while drilling for oil. At first, emulsion was little more than a scientific curiosity until Dr. Helen Cooper invented the light mass process. Cooper's process converted emulsion into a cleaner, more efficient energy source. A little bit about the game. Jason, this is your thing, your game. Tell me, what are you
So
thinking about the?
I mean, I'm really excited for the new game to come out. Gears of War has followed Delta Squad, which is Marcus Phoenix, Dominic Santiago, Baird, and Cole. Damon Baird and fucking why can't I remember? Augusta Cole. Thank you. And they're just a group of badasses that have been completely, decimating every locust horde that they've ever started with. And
Right.
I mean, this game has probably been some of the best times I've ever played in games, starting from the very first one. You're breaking Marcus Phoenix out of prison, and this is your squad leader. And like you find out he's been wrongly convicted for 4 years and just been sitting in a cell rotten. And now he is tasked to save his city and his people. And like a good loyal soldier, he does it. He bucks up. Him and his boys take care of the mission, and they stop a huge horde from taking on. I think the city was, or I think it was from them taking Jacinto. And then
Yes. Jacinto, my bad. Yes.
to move on to the very second one, where they have to call upon again to basically do the same thing. But instead, to save the human race, they end up sinking the entire city they tried to save in the first one, which was epic.
The second one's awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
Second one's the best one.
And the multiplayer aspects, I mean, I can go on and on and on about this.
Oh,
Multiplayer aspects on these, like, they've just always gotten better and better. The mechanics of their roadie running to their Nasher shotguns, just all the way to the intricacies of these different weapons that like these people who have been living underground would have created and built for themselves, like a torque bow or a boom shot. Like these people, it's just the variety of weaponry that it introduced was also not like anything else you've seen.
Yes.
You saw a lot of maybe variety in Halo and stuff like this. And this was kind of around the exact same time as Halo's beginning and like all of this. So it was kind of like two different opposite ends of the spectrum. One more kind of realistic and one more futuristic and stuff like that. But like Gears just did an amazing job on all fronts of it. And I think that this new one coming out, it's supposed to be 14 years in the past. And you're actually going to be talking about the very beginning of, the introduction of the Locust into the world of, Sarah, and kind of how this forces the coalition, the COG coalition, dealt with this problem from the very beginning, which I'm excited to see it because you got to imagine this is a force that they have never seen before, and all of a sudden is literally coming from underneath them and attacking their people. I can only imagine the chaos that would ensue like on the city streets.
Yeah, I remember when it came out, and obviously everything that was new was the guns, the saw gun, the gore, the blood splashing the camera when it was a kill, and then the story. It was a very hard game. I remember playing it in small increments because it was really hard and it was something different, but it was exciting to have just a whole new game. And like you said, Jason, new guns, and it was fun, and the gore, but the story alone was really good. So I think with the new one that's coming out and going way back before and showing you how it happened, I think that's a really good idea. I think it's going to be a fun game. They've never released a Gears of War that no one liked. I mean, they've always been just really good games, and I like how they've spaced out.
Judgment wasn't really.
I agree with my co-host up there.
I enjoyed
I'm
it,
a
but
Gears of
okay.
War fan.
Not,
I'm a Gears of War fan, and I agree with our co-host up here.
Wasn't great.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Why?
Okay,
Why? What was wrong with Judgment?
No, because Judgment changed
It was
so
all
many.
right.
They changed so many minor things about the formula that it actually changed what Gears of War was. Like the multiplayer, they changed minor things, but they changed enough to where it didn't feel like actually Gears. And same thing with the campaign. Like the story was so boring, and the character development and Judgment was really bad. It was just a boring game. Like it didn't feel like Gears. It felt like that. It felt like they wanted to put something out so that people still remembered the game. But like the trilogy is fucking fantastic. I will say 3 isn't as great as 2, but like 1 and 2. I mean, dude.
Oh yeah, masterpiece.
Yes,
dude,
of course.
the very first time
I
using a
like them
laser
all,
gun
yeah.
and cutting
Having
somebody in half was just it was awesome.
Oh yes,
dude.
yes.
Like, and like the horde mode and fucking the second one, horde mode was so much fun, and like the games were just awesome. And like I will say though, to what Padawan Frito was saying, and the second one, the shotguns were so overpowered in the multiplayer that it was annoying as fuck, dude. I have raged
Shotguns have
so much to the shotguns, but
shotguns became a meta.
Shotgun was the only
have.
meta. But all people used shotguns. Like that's all it was, dude. Like I remember I tried to play the multiplayer because I was like, you know what, horde mode's a lot of fun. Like let me jump into multiplayer. I played like 3 matches, died to shotguns so much, never touched the multiplayer again.
Yeah,
like, you know what?
Let Jedi Master Tuck take this one. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because of 2, we got Nasher mode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Beast mode was really fun in the third one. Beast mode was so much fun actually playing as the Locust and everything. It was like if you played COD and you played like Attack the Undead, it's kind of like that or Survival. Like you just get super juiced and you have to go try to attack the people who are surviving. It's so much fun. It's a fun party mode.
This is why I think like Gears was one of the best franchises because it did have that little bit for everyone. If you wanted an amazing story, it gave you an amazing story.
For sure.
If you wanted good multiplayer, it had pretty good multiplayer. Like yes, the Nashers were frustrating, but like as long as you were steadily grinding and like working, it paid off. And like even the horde modes, the extra modes that they've gotten, and like Gears has 5, I think, full games.
Yeah.
And then it has Gears Tactics, which also is kind of like a over the top game, which was also an amazing game to play. I think the only flop they've ever had was Judgment. Like just personally, in my opinion, I think that was the only flop that they really had. 5 was not amazing, but it also wasn't.
5 is not great. 5 is,
but it's not a flop. My thing is, it's not a flop. It's not bad enough.
I won't argue that. Yeah, no, I won't.
It wasn't bad enough where I at some point was like, I don't think I'm going to play this game again. Whereas after like probably the second to third in like where either the guns, all of a sudden there were guns that were never mentioned in any game before.
Yep.
All of a sudden there have now been lambent locusts that were never a thing before.
The glowing ones were so annoying.
I was like, bro, lambent locusts have never been a thing, and now all of a sudden, in the ones in the past, they're one, but
they evolved. They evolved.
I was like, but how did they de-evolve and evolve? And like, this isn't Pokemon.
Or have you not seen the 1993 masterpiece Super Mario Brothers with the evolve and de-evolve machine? Have you not seen that?
I'm sorry, Father Time, please sit back down.
No, Unc, we have not.
You know what I'm talking about. That horrible Super Mario Brothers movie.
I know what you're talking about.
So with the new game,
yes,
is there anything that you want them to bring to the game? Are you looking for anything specific?
4v4 multiplayer like the original.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that, and I kind of also want them to bring back a specific game mode for multiplayer. Wingman used to be my shit. Yep. Wingman was just 2v2v2, and it was just absolute like you and your boy just went against 2 people, and it was absolutely crazy.
Yep. I also I want declassified missions to come back because that is the one thing about Judgment that I did like. It was just like this extra challenge and like it added replayability. It just sucks that like Judgment wasn't a game that you really wanted.
No, you didn't want to replay
it. Like once you finished it, you were done. Like I just wanted to finish it because I was so invested in the story. But like honestly, I didn't want any replay ability in that game.
Hell
so like,
no.
But declassified missions would be an awesome thing to come back. Actually, bring back like the sentry and stuff. Like bring back like weapons that we used to have, but don't like make it feel like recycled content, like kind of what 3 felt like, where it just felt like kind of recycled shit. Like bring back some awesome classic weapons, but like make some awesome new weapons. I mean, dude, they have the ability to do it, obviously.
I'm just really excited.
Their weaponry is awesome, and it's some of like the most classic guns, kind of like how you think of like when you think of Halo, you think of the sniper, and you think of the battle rifle, and you think of the DMR, like when you think of like Reach and stuff.
What were you thinking, Padawan?
The crazy thing is, so like this is we're going to see the creation of the Hammer of Dawn, more than likely.
Yeah.
We're going to see the creation and the first sightings of the boom shot, the mulcher. Like this is what we are going to see early stages of also like enemy forces. Like I'm so intrigued to see, because we know generals have been amazing from the Locust. General Rom, the one that flew on the other dragon kind of dude. I can't fucking remember his name. Scourge. And then there was one other dude. But every single time they create like a general Locust, they are always so well done, well thought out, and actually really good characters. Yeah. So like I'm really excited to see how they build an early form Locust army.
I just want a really good campaign.
Lancer,
I'm more
like, what about the Lancer with the chainsaw? Like, what are the early stages of that thing? Like,
that
didn't come out perfect at first. Like, there's no way that came out perfect at first. So, what are the first stages of that thing? Like, how many people lost?
First stages of that is someone is holding the blade and just
Well, I have to say this. I want a really good campaign. I'm more of a campaign player. I'm not more of a really big multiplayer gamer. We all know I love The Division 2. We talked about it. That's the only game that I play online. But other than that, I'm just not, a huge, multiplayer. I'm a to myself campaign type of player. So I hope that it's just a really good campaign that I can enjoy the game and fly through it, get through it. Not too long, not too short. Just a really good game. But I'm excited that we have another one, and I'm happy that there's been a gap between the Gears of War. Take some time, get it together, bring us back a good game, and absolutely. So let's shift to Summerfest, Game Fest. A lot of games coming out. We have a lot of games coming out this fall. There's summer games coming out as well, of course. Are you guys expecting anything? Are you looking for a certain game that you can't wait to play that's being released this summer or the fall?
I just really, pretty much the only game really on my mind right now, I want to see more Fable. I want to see more Fable. I want to see more.
Yes.
I want to see more than the 15 snip that we saw, but like that's like my number one. I can't wait to see more of that, because obviously they're gonna have a lot more. So like that's what my eyes are on. I want to see Fable. I don't really know what other games are really going to be on the list, but I am excited to see like what games they have showcased.
Yes.
And like, as I get, closer to 30 years old, I do enjoy, sit back, solo campaign type of game, smoke a little bit of flower, something chill. So I am excited to see what games they have, because obviously I will be getting a PS5 Pro here in the next few months. So I'm excited to see what games I have to look forward to amongst a whole back catalog to get.
Right. Padawan, what are you most excited about, if any?
I mean, I want to say I'm excited for Borderlands.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm also, like, very hesitant.
Yeah.
Like, because I've loved Borderlands, but they've let me down recently with a lot of things. I think the last thing I've truly enjoyed, and they even semi-dropped the ball on that by just making it short, was Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
I think that should have been a lot, like the campaign and everything should have been a lot longer and a lot bigger, because I'm pretty sure I blazed through that the first time within like a weekend. And like personally, I play D&D, and that what it was supposed to be simulating, and it just kind of fell short on that aspect. So I think Borderlands 4, I'm just fingers crossed hoping for a good game.
Okay. Jedi Master Tuck, anything you're looking forward to playing?
I mean, definitely Fable. I agree with that one.
Yeah, me
But
too.
I think also, so there's been a few Star Wars games in development, and they
Yes.
also have mentioned that there is going to be another Battlefront or yeah,
Oh,
Battlefront,
thank
Battle
God.
Battlefield?
Fuck yeah. No,
Yeah,
Battlefront.
Yes.
Battlefront. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
my bad, my bad.
I'm really hoping that they announce something or at least talk about it or give us some kind of idea where they are with that. And there's a game called Eclipse, Star Wars Eclipse, that was supposed to come out a few years ago. They released a trailer for that. I'd like to see where they're at with that. So, yeah, mainly Star Wars game is where
Yeah.
is what I would be interested in seeing.
Can they
If-
just
and
re-release
Fable
Force
for
Unleashed?
sure, and the new Elder Scrolls game. Anything
Oh,
new?
yeah, definitely. We're gonna
Oh,
also do a show on. We're gonna discuss Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We haven't seen anything,
haven't heard
anything
anything.
from the Elder Scrolls. So guys, we will be talking to you guys and doing a show about the Elder Scrolls, the lore, in all three games. Oh, well, not all three games. It's like what, four games? Five games. That's right.
Yeah,
Skyrim.
five, yeah.
And
Five.
also, you guys, the remake of Oblivion that recently came out, and that looks really good. I liked Oblivion. I love the colors. The game was good, but I have to say Skyrim and Elder Scrolls are my two favorite in the series. So we will be
Oblivion's definitely my favorite. Oblivion, one hands down, my favorite.
Yeah, I love Skyrim. Was my
And then
favorite.
and then Morrowind, and then Skyrim.
I get that. I absolutely get that. Games that I'm looking forward to. Some of my games have already come out, like the Precinct. I don't know if you guys have seen.
Oh yeah,
for
Precinct.
that. Yeah, that one is that just dropped on the 13th of May, and I'm looking forward to getting that. That's in my cart. It should be on its way. So I'm really excited about that. That looks like that's going to be a really fun game. And since they took GTA, 6 away this fall, that's cool because it gives me, time to play upcoming games. And I know Fable is definitely, I'm also waiting for that. I enjoyed the first Fable, such a good game. The second one, not bad. The third one, problems. Just kind of strayed away, just kind of didn't know what they wanted to do. And people give, mixed reviews about, the third Fable. A lot of people like it, but some people don't. It wasn't my favorite, so I am so looking forward to playing Fable. So pretty excited about that.
There is one game that I am really excited, and you brought it up for a second, Rossi, but Battlefield. I'm really excited to see what the new Battlefield's going to be like, because they said it's going back to like a modern type of setting.
I hope so.
I'm really excited to see, because I mean the last few Battlefields have just been really bad, so I'm excited to see the new Battlefield.
Bad Company was really good. That series when they had Bad Company, I really enjoyed that. I would love for them to.
I had so much fun online on Bad Company too. Like
I had
the
campaign was great.
The campaign
short,
was
too.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was short. The characters were funny, personable.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, I love that game.
I
That's
love
such
Bad
a good
Company.
Battlefield, man.
Yeah, they really were really good. I played them all. So I'd hope that they would bring that back,
And the third one, Battlefield 3, was really good as well.
Yeah, that one was great.
Except for the COP DLC. Yeah. The COP DLC was really stupid.
It was a fun game. It was a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, that's our show. You guys, we will be coming back. We're gonna we're gonna be reviewing a lot of the games that will be coming out from Games of Summer. We'll bring something different that maybe a lot of you guys haven't heard of. Something some indie games. There's a lot of indie games that look really great, really really good, and I want to discuss them. I'll send them to you guys. You guys tell me what you guys think about those trailers. This is Rossi Games. You guys can listen to us on all major platforms. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find Movie Lovers Unite, and hit us up at movieloversunite@gmail.com.
Oh, yeah.
Don, Jedi Master Tuck, what do you have going on? Anything you want to discuss coming up, please?
Not at the moment, but yeah, just look out. Go check out everything we've done up to this point, guys.
Absolutely. Padawan Frito, what's going on with you, your channel, everything, your gaming? What's going on?
I've been very preoccupied with engagement, so I am newly engaged and been a little busy. But I am planning on getting into some streams. Going to do some It Takes Two with her, and also I'm thinking about playing The Force Unleashed. Just doing
Nice.
just
Okay,
because
okay,
who the fuck doesn't love that game?
Hell yeah,
okay.
dude.
Trust, what's going on with you?
I've been streaming. I've been a little lackluster. I've been, doing some personal life stuff and been hanging out with someone. So, been doing that. But, still obviously streaming COD Mobile. I started playing a new game called Delta Force. And, dude, I mean, Delta Force is fucking awesome. So, I've been having a lot of fun learning that, new mechanics and everything. Revived my TikTok after, God, dude, last post was like 2023. So revived my TikTok, started doing that, and just streaming, making TikToks, same shit, different toilet,
Hell yeah.
Well, you guys can join John Gregorio and I, the host of Movie Lovers Unite, this Wednesday. We'll be reviewing The Last of Us Season 2. And then on Wednesday night on Rossi's Clubhouse, I will be bringing on Sacramento rapper Payday 916. I cannot wait to talk to you, sir. I'm so excited to interview you. And next week, Kristen Duff will be on Rossi's Clubhouse Monday, the 26th. And again, we will see you again on next Wednesday, with The Last of Us Season 2. So, you guys, I appreciate you guys always coming here, being great co-hosts. Thank you so much. We thank you guys for listening. Thank you for making Rossi's Clubhouse a success on Good Pods. I really appreciate that, you guys. Number 1, number 2, number 7. It's going great. I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying the interviews and always loving Movie Lovers Unite. So I will see you guys soon. We're gonna get out of here, and we'll be back real soon. All right. So let me get myself together here, and
fly, be free.
Which one do we want to do?